basic, well not basic, but first line of defence when he's got me stretched out. Body triangle got me stretched out, yeah. First is always not get choked. So I'm looking which arm's over the top of my shoulder, and I need to meet that arm on top, yeah. You can't see this all the time, people like this. You can just go straight into the opening of your hand, so you have to completely block the top of his strangle arm. That should be first thing no matter what grip he's got. Now, for me now I need to look if I'm on the underhook side or the overhook side. So what I want to do is shelve this knee, yeah? I should be thinking two things when I'm in a body triangle. Once I've covered the choking arm, and that is, can I get the feet in front of me? If I can't, can I break the grip, yeah? So first I'm going to look again the feet in front of you. If I'm on the underhook side, I don't want to be doing this. Now I can put my belly down, it's just got 100 times worse. So I need to find a way where I can do this without him being able to put my belly down. So stop the choking arm, and now I need to shelve this knee like this. But look, if I do that now, I get choked. So what I need to do is do something to block this. So I'm going to go one, get my right hand, and I'm going to answer the form like this. So now he can't choke me, yeah? So now I can tap this arm out, pop my hips, and now I can shelve it. Now, what this does now is makes it more or less impossible for him to flatten me out. So I can tap my right leg right to the front of this and trying to turn belly down. Now all I'm going to do is pull my right leg back, switch it so his feet are in front of me. The second I get his feet in front of me, I want to bring my knee up so I'm blocking it. I'm going to go looking for this foot. I'm going to pull this foot to me and taking some weight off my hips. So all I'm looking to do now in an ideal world is get my right elbow to the mat, bring this arm over his leg and come up into his close guard. But he knows that, so what's going to happen a lot of the time is when you start getting your back to the mat, so you've disconnected it from his chest, as he starts to come on top, I'm going to trap this ankle and look to wrestle on a single. Now I can look to build height and look to start getting towards the top of it. Yeah. I'm going to look at underhook and overhook side now. It's the same defence, just a small change in the grips, yeah. So we have the underhook side again. There's one, body triangle. First, don't matter what grip he's got, this is your first action, yeah. Once we stop the strangle, because I'm on the underhook side, I need to answer the form. Now I need to use my legs, get this bit of daylight underneath his knee, so I can go like this. Goes barely down, turning like this. Now I switch, as soon as I get behind his leg, I lift. So I can grab this foot, start walking me back to the mat. If I get no reaction off him, which is very rare, elbow touches the floor, turn into it. He's probably always going to look to get to top position, so I trap the ankle. Now I start to wrestle at the hamstring. Don't wrestle up here, get a super strong whizzer on your shoulder. Wrestle at the hamstring. Now I start to go. Chase the hips. The only small difference is when we're on the overhook side. I want you to practice both sides. If we're on the overhook side, we don't need to answer the form. We stop the strangle arm. This arm, the one next to the leg's free now. So I can just do the same exercise anyway. Bring this foot up, pull, start to that. If it's on the overhook side, block it, get under the knee. If it's on the underhook side, block it, answer the form and get under the knee. Good? What side we're on? I'm stretched out now, I'm thinking, can I get his feet in front? Or if I can't, I need to break the grip. In terms of this escape, like if you're in this position and you can get his foot in front, I wouldn't say there's anything else that's better than what we're doing from this position. Yeah, it's all just about getting this foot, taking the weight off your hips, so I can get me back to the mat. Then you just see how he reacts from here. If he stays where he is, I get on top. If he looks to wrestle, I get the ankle, and I'm looking to win the underhook, so I can start to wrestle on that single. Yeah. If you can get the feet in front of you, not really anything else that I would do other than that. Now, it doesn't actually matter here, I can do all the escapes in the world. if someone has a good body triangle, you've still got to be really patient in this position, because it's very rare you get an escape where you can just bust out of a body triangle when someone's actually good at it. Yeah. So you've got to understand what you're doing here and why. So first, always safety. So I might be in here for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. As long as I don't get choked, I still have a chance. So this is always number one. Yeah. Now, if I've tried everything, I might have gone here, here. He's got dead long legs, I just can't get that foot in front of me. I need to switch what I'm doing now. So I would leave my right hand here, I'd come back to a C-post, I'd grab my own wrist, and I'd shake. Don't bench press it. One big slow movement's no good. You need to disrupt the grip. The second I break it, I need to cover his hands, and what I'm looking to do is get my elbow to his hip and hide my top shoulder. We call this a hip sit. Yeah. The reason I hide my top shoulder is so he can't pull me back. What everyone's going to want to do is get this again. So if you just sit up and go here, you get a seat belt, you just pull me back. Yeah. The second I break the grip, I'm like this. Now, what I'm looking also here, it's hard to choke me from this position. So what I'm looking to do now is get underneath his knee and get my left knee as close as I can to that knee. Now all I'm going to do in one movement, I'm going to throw my whole body to the other side and look to hug over the top of this ankle. Now, what I'm doing now, I'm keeping this foot elevated, and I've got all my body weight on Sam's leg. If he tries to come up to mount, it's very hard for him to do. I can get my left elbow to the mat. When I let go of this leg, it's only because I'm coming up. And I get over that top here. And now I'll put myself in this close guard. You've got more chance of finding top position with this one than what you have with the last one. Realistically, with the last one, he's probably going to have a lot more movement and a lot more chance to come on top. So you have to be ready to trap the ankle and wrestle. On this one, if you're doing it right, your body weight should be right on top of his leg. So when he has to retract his knee to get on top, he's not going to be able to. So you've got a very high chance of finding top position. You have the body triangle. Yeah, play it like this. So 1, 2. You try number 1 and you just can't get it. So you're going to come back. You're going to break the grip instead. You're going to come straight to your elbow, hide your top shoulder. I want to get your knee as close to it as I can. From here, throw everything to the other side and hug this leg. Now when you get here, ask him to get to mount. It should be very hard for him to do so. He needs to pull this leg out. When I'm ready, I'm going to come out of this leg, I want to get underneath that armpit. And now I can start to wrestle. Yeah. Last time. 1, here, go on 1. Try and do this, can't get it. 2, break it, sit up, get close to the knee, throw everything to the other side, tries to get on top. I'm using this as a frame as well. Now I can cut it in. Good position. Good? And with that escape, specifically, when I'm here, and I break this grip, and I come up to a hip sit, and I get nice and close to this knee. Sometimes people who anticipate this, with this hand, grab the shin. No, keep it how it is. Set your arm behind your leg, grab your shin there, and pull it in. This one you thick bastard. So I can't get this. So now that's when I'd look to roll this way. Put myself in bottom mount, yeah? And then I'd look to escape bottom mount. How we have been working, and now I can start to work up from here. So there's loads of shit we can put into this. We're going to move now into going to all fours and he stays connected. But realistically, when I'm in this body triangle, 1, we look to get the feet in front. We get the feet in front, we can escape. 2, if we get here and I can't get the feet in front, we come back to the C-post, we break the grip, we come up to a hip sit, I get close to the knee, try and get over here. If he hugged this, I'd roll away and go to mount. Some people are super sticky, so when I start to try and go to turtle now, they don't mind at all. They keep the body triangle and just come straight up to turtle here. So what I'm looking to do from this point now, I'm looking to do an outside shoulder roll. So I'm going to roll over my right shoulder. Now all I'm doing this for is to try and cut my left elbow between my back and his chest. So don't just roll, because he'll just fall in. Second to drop my right shoulder, I'm going to look to pull this elbow in. So I'm going to roll and cut my left elbow in. Of course, like any single escape that we do, this might fail. I might roll, don't have space for my elbow, so I'll land back in a body triangle. And then we just go through it again. Try and get his feet in front of me. If I can't, get to a hip sit, try and hug the leg. If I can't, I can roll to mount. Follow him as a turtle, front roll. That's what I was saying before about when someone's actually good at a body triangle, you have to be ready to do escape number one and it just fucking fails. Because you've got to be ready to be sitting in a body triangle 3-4 minutes at a time. It's not the worst position. And the best defence for a body triangle is not fucking end up in a body triangle. You have to be prepared for it happening. Yeah? So if I get to a turtle position now, it's going to go 1. As I look to follow him, like break this grip, as I come up, he's going to follow me. Look, as I'm coming up, that's your outside shoulder. I'm just going to drop it. We're not just rolling. When you drop the outside shoulder, all you're thinking about is getting the other elbow inside his hip. So as I roll, yeah, that's what I want. And I'll start to fly up. Come up on top. Yeah? Last time. Now try and do it without stopping. It should be the shoulder that you're coming up to. Yeah? We break the grip first. Once I've brought the grip, I'm going to come to turtle and I'm going to keep going. Put it back. Look fairly close back. Good? That's what we got. We'll go back through them again and then we'll complete number 3. It'll be like a set of 6. All I mean is, work out which side you're on. You block the strangle arm. Underhook side, you need to answer the foam. Overhook side, you don't have to. Yeah? I'm on the underhook side now, so I'm going to answer the foam. I'm going to shelve the knee. I'm going to get his feet in front of me. That's number 1. Yeah, we don't need to finish the escape. I'm going to come back. I'm going to pretend that I can't get the feet in front of me. So I'm going to come back to a C post. I'm going to shake it, break the grip. I'm going to cover the hands, get to a hip sit and hide my top shoulder. I'm going to get my knee as close as I can to his bottom knee. And now I'm going to look for this. That's number 2. Now I'm going to fail with number 3. So I'm going to come up to turtle. He's going to follow me. I'm going to try and roll, but he's going to maintain back control. You have to be ready for that. So I'm here waiting already. When that arm comes over my shoulder, I've got it straight away. I need to control that. So now, I answer the foam, keep the body triangle, shells the knee, there's my number 1 again. Doesn't work, so I come back here, break the grip, sit up, get my knee as close to it as possible, there's my number 2. Now I'm going to complete number 3. He's going to follow me up. As I come up, I'm going to do a front roll, put the elbow to the mat, recline top position. So I just want us flowing through it, almost prepared for it to fail, and not panicking. Never simulate it properly until we do a round, which we're going to do next. The main time you see people get choked is when they do like 1, 2 escape attempts and it fails. When it fails, they lose focus. You forget about the hands, they start panicking, and then they get a thumb under the chin, and the next minute you're fucking done. Yeah? Try and tie it together. So, a little bit more speed. So 1, first escape, fine position, doesn't work. Second escape, fine position, doesn't work. Comes up, I roll, follow. I'm waiting for this straight away, don't leave me chin. Comes over, answer the phone again, shelve it again. Position, doesn't work, break the grip. Position, follows me up. Cut the elbow back, fine top position. And then switch.